Are we missing something?
No.
We are, though. What are we missing? What is it we're not doing? Matt, what are you doing that night?
We're not being entertaining? Fish and Chips Show.
Here, let's do it together. Hold me like Ghost. Ghost me.
Oh, my girl.
This is where, I remember ordering these a couple weeks ago. These are strictly bricks. They're big bricks. They're basic a builder set. Number 2, they're blue and green. What these are, they're they're bricks that you play with. They're like Legos for adults. Give me that knife back. I'm gonna cut something.
Don't.
And so why don't you tell us about what you ordered these for?
I ordered these mostly. I'm an architect in my spare time.
Okay.
You knew that, but Chips didn't know.
No, I didn't.
And so I'll sketch something out, right? And I think, I feel like I've got it, but it's not tactile enough to me. It's not tangible yet. It's in here, but it's not out here. Mm-hmm. And then I take the drawing that came within my soul, and I put it on a table. And I see the house I've built. I see a home. Then I can see a Hispanic family living there in 10 years. And I think I gave them that opportunity with the help of my house that I built. So that's what I use them for, to try to envision.
I'm just wondering if your houses are specifically for like a Hispanic family, or is it more about the?
Oh, we have a new follower.
Ask him if he's a Hispanic.
He
or
sounds.
Latino.
Are you Hispanic?
What do you mean he sounds? What do you mean he sounds? That's Italian, bro. What's wrong with you?
I know Italian.
You're right.
Hey, it's a pizza.
That's bricks. Buy them, love them, make them, draw houses for Hispanic immigrants, and then house them and let them live the American dream. And don't take away our DACA.
DACA was a piece of compromise legislation that I believe we can all agree with. In lieu of congressional action, the executive order, I believe, provided the most efficient and effective way to really keep people who would be otherwise kicked out of the country here.
So keep the dreamers.
Probably.
That's my story.
And they pay taxes and stuff.
AB Baby says, "Hey guys, what do you get when an Asian and a Mexican person have a baby? Somebody Fish doesn't give an F about."
Come on, guy! That's not true. Well, hold on. What were the blends again? Boop. Again, all right, so I feel it's time we need to make our disclaimer. We do it every time we get a little risque. All of this is meant to be funny. It's not funny at all. We believe in Chappelleism, which is that you should be able to have fun with racial humor while not being racist, so calm down, Charlottesville. Boop. We love everyone equally.
Unless it's ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of self-loathing going on.
Yes, we're going to make fun of ourselves,
There's
too.
9 people. They all
Matt's
know
half
us.
Italian. I'm a fat idiot.
Boop. All right, who's confessing tonight?
Oh, I think you know.
Is it our guest?
Wait, you didn't tell me about this part.
Confess your sins, my child. Do you know what shame is?
Look, I'm not doing this Andy Kaufman bullcrap anymore, okay?
I'm really good at this. You confess something.
Me?
Yeah, from your week. I'm sick of everybody else taking the fall.
Smaller than I'd prefer.
Oh. The national debt.
Yep.
I do believe that the FBI was somewhat involved in killing Tupac. And I think that they were worried that he was going to become some sort of like social leader.
Am I on a podcast from 2003 right now?
I believe that aliens exist.
But have they been here?
I think so. Well, I only say that because I personally believe I've seen a UFO.
Boop. And Game Boys! I got the Game Boy! Boop. Da, 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 da.
You know that one?
Batman. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a cool guy.
Christopher Walken.
Do you guys think that this is the worst episode of Game Boys because of me? You think I ruined it?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
I mean, I'd like to think that I'm okay. I mean, I think the real problem here is that you were hoping for comedic gold when you invited me, and quite frankly...
Oh, no, we've gotten it.
Boop.
And a bad
Look, nobody's going to win against Chips' weaponized autism.
That's a good point. That's a great way to... That was a great little phrase, actually.
Yeah.
Weaponized autism.
Yeah, that's how Trump got elected.
No!
I almost slapped you.
Well, Chips, let me tell you something about these games that we're playing.
Yeah?
They're dumb.
Yeah,
Yeah?
well, you were busy getting good at Nintendo 64. We were getting chicks.
Yeah!
two swinging heteros.
And we're going to the flow. We look at news articles here. We don't scroll down. We infer everything from what we can see on screen.
A tuxedo-clad pug may be the cutest accessory to a crime ever. All right, you all caught it again, right? Maybe the cutest accessory.
Yeah.
Accessory to a crime ever.
Yeah.
It's pure filth.
Sylvia Plath.
Yeah, Sylvia Plath is a terrible writer because every week we get these puns. Seriously, who's Huffington Post? Ariana Grande? Boop. Every time we read these, I just get so upset with how bad they are.
Yeah?
But now let's say something funny about the article.
All right. Because
A tuxedo? Oh. A government funds? Arkansas.
maybe she's the mayor of a really small
Look
town
at
or
her
something.
face.
There's a lot of towns with mayors. Cairo, Illinois has a mayor.
No, it doesn't. Arkansas, it's first off, Arkansas. Government funds.
So we're thinking somehow she used welfare to buy a tuxedo.
Of course she did.
All right, well, I think we've explored that article.
This is so stupid.
Yeah, so what do you think a liquid cat is? Like,
Maybe
a saltwater cat? No. Freshwater cat?
What they have is a catfish.
Oh!
All right, shut up. All right, shut up. What's a crocodile bet?
And didgeridoos. That's not an invention.
Right.
Those already exist.
It's not new. You've got one right there.
What? No,
Almost.
Uh-huh.
I got nothing. Can you
Here, I'll put my mouth on it. Yeah.
Yeah, put your mouth on it.
All right.
You sound like the Brachiosaurus from Jurassic Park. Let's move to the last article.
Someone help this forlorn Arkansas man find his missing cactus.
Cactus name is Terrence. Duh, this
Why?
is stupid.
You don't name a plant.
But it answers to Terry. I'm gonna kill everything. Boop. You gonna tell me you haven't had a pet cactus that answered to Terry?
I've had animals that have names that didn't answer to the names. Boop. But then why does it answer to Terry?
Because it's his buddy. Why do I answer to fish? Why do you answer to hey mole man? Why does Chips answer to hey worthless idiot?
What?
Boop. Raise me up.
Oh.
Okay, that's embarrassing. So I can stand on mountains.
You know the rest. Keep going.
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
I don't know the
walk on stormy seas. Ah!
You raise me up. Boop.
It's story time.
Story time.
That's you. That means you.
In 2006, I was on the island of Curaçao with my father, my brother, and my stepmother. Curaçao is part of the Dutch Antilles. Its #1 export is refined oil and gasoline.
All very important for the story, I'm sure.
It's then goes textiles, then tourism. Boop. My dad, we had rented this Toyota Yaris. We drive by this neon sign and it says Campo Alegre. And I see XXX. And I'm like,
3 X's.
3 X's. Not like I'm drinking booze out of an old-timey jug. I think, okay, my dad's being weird, but we're going to a strip club. There's like a security guard, pats me down.
How did you feel about being patted down first?
Well, I figured... Boop. So I walk in, and I'm like, okay, this is not a strip club. I'm at a brothel. There are just girls walking around everywhere, and I'm like...
For anybody at home who doesn't know what a brothel is...
It's a house of ill repute for women of the night, for which one can exchange money.
This is the time you decide to go like 18th century clean English.
It's a whorehouse.
Good Lord. Boop.
So I'm like, what's going on? Why am I at a brothel with my father? And it's weird because in the context of a brothel, the strip club is more like watching a commercial.
Are you feeling uncomfortable?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And what makes it worse is then I see my dad kind of like start cracking up and start talking to these 2 prostitutes. And I'm like, Dad, no. And all of a sudden, I see both girls look at me and I'm like, no.
Oh, my.
They both sit down next to me. my dad had paid these girls to come over and like talk to me, and like, you know, the conversation gets a little stale because first of all, the prostitutes English.
Wait, with you?
So I'm just like, all right, I just get up and awkwardly walk away.
This conversation is boring me. Pardon.
I'm at the bar talking to my dad. My dad's like, "Oh, what? I thought you were gonna pick him up." No, dude. Red light. My stepmom's like,
guy is great.
my stepmother's looking at me like, "Oh, but would just come on, it'd be a fun experience. It'd be crazy." This is not what we do. This is red light.
All right.
I look over.
Okay.
My brother dancing with a girl. I hand him just a stack of cash.
Guilders.
He then disappears. He comes back. He gives me back all the money. I'm like, "Did you not?" And he goes, "Oh no, we did." I'm like, and he hands me a small baggie of cocaine.
What?
He comes back later. I give him the money.
Give him the cocaine. You held cocaine in your hand?
I had it in my pocket for like 15 minutes. So I was like, okay, this is whatever.
That's scary. All right, go ahead.
So anyway.
I mean, not for us bad boys.
Yeah. So, long story short, my brother plows a working girl twice, pays $0 for it. But apparently, she was just like on her phone, like taking pictures, and like he was like doing bumps of coke with her and just going ham. And I'm just like, I don't know how to handle this. Eventually, we're all like, at one point, and this is my last memory of the evening because they're two distinct things. We're like outside and like they have this outdoor seating area near the diner. And I'm sitting there and this guy comes over and tries to pick up my stepmother thinking that she's a working girl. Ooh. And I'm like, not sure if that's a compliment or not.
No, absolutely.
But it was hysterical. And stray cats everywhere. There were just cats all over this MF and brothel. On the drive home, it was like 4:30 in the morning at this point. On the drive home, my dad's like, "Oh, man, I think you should have done it, dude." And then my stepmom's like, "Yeah, Matt, you would have had fun." Nah. I'm like, "What's going on? What's happening here?" Not only, okay, so they wanted me to bang prostitutes.
Okay.
They paid money to prostitutes to talk to me.
Got that part, yeah,
like,
got that part.
I'm like, you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them have consensual sex in exchange for money. With a prostitute, sure.
That old biblical
yeah,
thing.
that old. Boop. The next day, I broke into an aquarium and swam in a dolphin tank.
And that's the show.
FishNChipsShow, everybody.
Thanks for joining us this evening.
Hey, guy. Hey. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for coming. Maybe give him a little kiss on the cheek like your dad. A little kiss on the old cheek. Good night. Good evening. Fish and Chips Show.